What's up, YouTube? It's your queen, you know, the one and only Miss Black Gold. You know, MIZBLACK, G to the O to the L to the motherfucking D. And I'm back again coming to you with another golden classic boy. You know them classic videos. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to get this video to maybe about 50 likes. I would like for you to comment, subscribe, push the notification button to let you know when the next classic golden boys will be coming your way. Share and like the videos, you know. And again, like I said, these videos are basically to help others. I put my life story out here, man. So this is the platform I'm using. And for those that I hope and pray that it helps you guys. I appreciate all the followers. I really do, and I thank you for taking this time out to listen to my life story and see what I've overcome. And I still got a lot of ways to go, but I have overcame some battles. Again, I had spoken to you guys about how I was living in the world of travesties and tragedy, and I was trying to get you guys to understand from a person's point of view where depression can come from, and post-traumatic stress disorder, which is known as P.T.S.D. I was trying to get you guys to understand that from a person that suffers from that. No, I've never been to an army, and you know, people think that most people that have post-traumatic stress disorder have to have been in the army and went through active duty just to get post-traumatic stress disorder. No, that is not true at all. You can go through a horrible life, a tragic life, a livelihood in your life, and you can definitely go through that and get post-traumatic stress disorder from, say, the things that I'm going to be telling you, or the things that I've already shared. There's a lot of people out here that actually have went through way more than I went through. They're just, like I said earlier in previous videos, it's people out here that have been through things worse than I have. They just don't want to share it. And the ones that have shared it, you know what I'm saying? It helps some people, and they've overcome it, but they still battle with the fact that they went through the tragedies, is basically what I'm saying. As a child, you grow. Again, I know I spoke on learned behaviors and things like that. There is a such thing as learned behaviors, and that's from anyone, you know. If you constantly see certain things systematically happening all the time, as a child, you're programmed to say, well, hey, okay, this is how this is supposed to go. So it's hard to change that by the time you get to adolescent / teenage / adult years. And some things are very hard to change. It's a struggle to change, especially when no one's teaching you properly. Whether you allow them to teach you properly or don't know how to allow someone to treat you properly, you're still not being taught. Rather, someone is teaching you properly. If you don't understand what it is to break a habit or break a learned behavior, it's very hard transitioning into what society calls a normal person, if it makes sense. Again, as a child, I'm a toddler now. Let's keep this in mind. I'm still yet a toddler. By this time, I want to give the last tragedy or tragic thing that it devastated me in my life, which was the last thing with my father, you know. And I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. I'm gonna try my hardest too, but it still kind of gnaws at my soul from time to time. I try not to let it, and when I feel like I'm going back into that place where that tragedy comes and visit me mentally sometimes, I pray and ask the Lord to try to deliver that tragic moment from my mental, because it was horrifying, very horrifying for me. And I'm sure it was horrifying for my male siblings that were with me as a witness to this horrifying tragedy. However, they're not able to speak on it because they're not with me. I can only tell you what happened, and I can only, because of legal issues, even though I know it happened truly, honestly, it really happened, I have to say allegedly, because from my understanding, the case never got closed. Okay? So I have to be careful with this particular content because it's that tragic. But I'm going to share it anyway because it happened in my life. It happened to me. It happened to that part of my life. And if I'm telling my life story, this is my life story. And it's not a story, it's my life truth. And again, by the grace of God Himself and Jesus' blood, I overcame and was brought out of this situation alive, where I had to experience a very bad encounter. So I'm gonna try to get through this without breaking down, because it still frightens me to this day. However, I have to tell it. So allegedly, this one particular day, it was a Saturday, and at this time I was 3 years old. I was 3. My mom again had moved out of the home. She was like never coming back. Again, like I said, I didn't understand why until I was fully grown on why she forgot us. And I'll tell you reasoning later. But as a child, when you're living in harm's way and you're living in danger and you feel like, and you know it's somebody that can probably try to come get you, like your mom or your dad, you look for your parents to protect you and not allow you to continue to be in harm's way, especially when they know of certain things. Well, life is different nowadays. It's different nowadays because it's certainly not like it was back in the day. Literally, every time that door opened, I thought it was my mom. Again, like I told you before, she come to the door. Is that my mom? No? Oh, okay. Not mama. All right. She ain't coming today. Right. Mama. Nope, that's not her coming today. So I just be on my little rocking horse or in my rocking chair, and I just be rocking, watching Soul Train, watching Flintstones, watching the Looney Tunes. You know, I'm watching cartoons, and I'm trying to get everything I need to get as a child to be a child, because again, when you're going through certain things in your life, certain things make you grow up really, really, really fast. It's almost like a shooting star. Like, it's almost like your life is like literally flashing. Certain situations make you feel like your life is flashing before your eyes. They feel like you're about to die, going through hell and back. They feel like you want to die, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God. So me trying to be a kid as much as possible, my childhood is being snatched from me day by day or every other day or whenever it feel like it needs to be snatched. Okay, when the opportunities of snatching my childhood away from me came, it was just taken. Hey, forget the fact that you got to be a child, a baby, you got to go through this. What makes me so special than others? Nothing at all. I'm just simply telling you, as a child and as a baby, no child or baby should have to go through any of what I've been through before I even hit the age of 3 and before I hit the age of 5. Okay? And I'm telling you, again, my life was like a movie. So now, again, waiting for my mom to come and take me up out of this dangerous situation, it never came. And even if she was working on it, time took over. It never came. That it never came. It just never happened. And so one day, this was a Saturday, I'll never forget. And we was coming up on a holiday. It was coming up on Thanksgiving, to be exact. And the only reason why I know it was a Saturday, because all the cartoons came on, the Looney Tunes, all that. Now, back in the day, Flintstones and all that used to come on every morning between 4:30, 5 o'clock, and maybe 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning after that. But this particular day, my brother and my dad always taking my brother on Saturdays with them. That's the most time I always see my brother with my dad on Saturdays. Most of the time he's with him all day. It was strange that whoever was supposed to have been coming to watch us at the time didn't show up, and they never showed up this particular time. And I noticed this day my dad was kind of at unease. He was upset. He was pacing back and forth, cussing, fussing, mad. And as they was about to go out the door, I was rocking, and I was on my rocking horse. At the time, I want to tell you Soul Train was home. I want to tell you that because I remember saying Soul Train. Now, as I'm saying that, my dad was at the door and my brother was going with him. He called my brother to come to the door with him, to leave with him. And whoever was supposed to have been there, I never saw anybody come through that door to watch me and my 18-month-old brother. I was 3. As a matter of fact, my birthday is in October. This situation happened after my birthday in November, coming up around Thanksgiving. It was around Thanksgiving. That's all I can tell you. And so I'm rocking my brother. He getting ready to leave. And he said something to me. And I don't know, we was playing and he was hugging on me or something. And I was wet. Wet. Okay? And, you know, me being a little kid, you know, when you know, kids, you know, they potty trained, but they ain't quite got it yet. And then sometimes when kids have problems, they pee on themselves. But I know, for me, that particular day, now that I think about it, I was rocking on a rocker chair, watching TV and all of this and this and that. I was enjoying myself. Sometimes children, and it's wrong, but at the time, I don't know it's wrong. All I know is I peed on myself, okay? Because I'm in the TV. I'm enjoying. I'm having fun. I'm rocking on the rocking horse, and I'm happy, and I'm trying to be happy out of everything that's going on, because I gotta be normal. I can't act like I'm hurting around this house. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to be sad because daddy on a ziggity boom. Mama ain't here, and whatever mistress he decides he wants to bring in the house, whenever he wants to bring whatever in the house, okay, whatever float his boat, it's like he gonna do him regardless. And he didn't need nobody to tell him how to do it and how to make it happen to get there, okay? None of that. Whatever he did, whatever dad said, whatever he did because he wanted to do it, he did it how he wanted to do it, that's how it is. It's his way or no way. You feel me? He was that type of man. So, remember I said history has a way of repeating itself. But the thing is, because it's like a boomerang. You throw it out there, it's going to come back. Now, I don't know how it's going to come back. You feel me? Because it might hit you in your head. You feel me? So, what you put in life is you get it back. So, my daddy put a lot of hell out here in this world. Like, all he put it out there. You know, the people that he dealt with, he made a bad name for them. You know, people that he hung around, you know, he put, people got fed up with his name, okay? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. It is what it is. What you do, it's going to come back on you. Okay? So just know what I'm saying. What you do in life to others that is not right, going to come back on you. Even if you do for others something great for people, something's great gonna come back to you. It works both ways. It don't work. It don't go one without the other. It don't work like that. Okay? So I had to get the short end of the stick. I had to be involved in this, but in this particular situation, I had to go through what I went through for the situation. Let me get you there. I pee on myself, okay? My brother, he hugged me or something, and he said something to me. And then he said, "You peed on yourself?" He said, "You peed on yourself?" And I was like, "Nope. No, I not pee on myself. I remember this so well. It's like it just happened 2 minutes ago." I said, "Nope. No, I'm not peeing on myself. Nope. Nope, I'm studying rocking the rock chair." But I gave my brother a hug. Okay? He said, "Ooh, yes, you did." Now, pee dripping from my clothes. At this time, I had on a pink and black polka dot romper, but it was a two-piece. So, you know, the rompers, they got the plastic panty on the inside. And then we had these thick cloth panties on, and they was white. But you peed in them, and even though you potty trained, you still every now and then have a little accident. You know, especially when you having fun or trying to have fun and you busy. In my mind, I'm watching TV, I'm in this, and when I hear Daddy yelling and screaming, I need to tune him out, because I ain't the one I didn't want to make a move. He mad, I'm in TV, I don't want to know what's going on, so I'm trying to tune him out. Because at this point, whatever he mad at, it certainly don't have anything to do with me. So I'm in the soul train. No, I ain't pee on myself. You know, I lied to my brother. So my brother checked me and said, "Yes, you did. Mind you, I got up off the watch, there's piss stain." I told him, I said, don't tell that, because he said, "I'm going to tell Daddy." I said, no. So I wanted to cry, but I couldn't, because I didn't want Dad to see me crying, and he asked me what I'm crying for, and then he give me a whooping. But see, you can't get no whooping from Daddy, because you get your ass whooped from Daddy, you be bleeding everywhere. One time he tied my hands up, this lady was doing my damn hair, wasn't combing it right. All you need, my mama used to brush my hair with grease and water. That is it, that is all you need for my hair. This lady had a comb. She did not use grease and water in my hair. My hair was very long at the time, and it was to my butt. And she did not know how to comb my hair. You comb my hair from the down. You comb long hair from down to the root. Start from down to the end to the root. You start down, then up. She wasn't doing that. She was starting from the root to the end. Oh my God. She was hurting me. And my daddy was pacing the floor again this one particular night. And he said, "You come here." And I was crying. And he's like, "Be quiet. Didn't I tell you to shut up?" And I said, "She hurt my hair. You know, it hurts. It hurts." So imagine how I felt when I seen that scene in The Color Purple when the lady was combing the little girl hair. And he said it hurts her. And he slapped her. Even though, you know, it reminds me of the situation I went to. My daddy said, "Do your hands like this." I did my hands like this. He tied them bitches with a rope, and he beat my hands until my hands started bleeding. Okay? So that's that incident. Okay? So yeah, I ain't want that. So I remembered that. I ain't want the boot. I didn't want him touching me down there. I didn't want whooping. When Daddy mad, he taking whatever the fuck he mad at, and he taking it out on whoever done did whatever, and that's it. Okay? Again, which is one of the reasons why my mama left. because he was beating the hell out of my mother. Okay? Let's just get it. I'm not even finna sugarcoat it. I would have left too. But I would have took my children. Okay? Difference. Big difference. And if I did leave, I would have came back and I would have got my kid. Again, different scenario, different times. Who knows? I might have been in the same situation she was in. I really don't know. All I'm telling you is that we was there, she wasn't. That's that. He beat her. He ran her away. Okay. She got tired. Got to go. This man, I told my brother again, I said, don't say anything. Don't tell, don't tell, don't tell. Please don't tell. Please don't. It's got to the point where I'm like, he said, okay, I ain't gonna tell. Get to the door, get ready to go out the door. Dad leave out first, brother leave out. Dad come back in. What? Came back in the house. Little girl, you done pissed on yourself? Little girl, you done pissed on yourself? I'm so scared. First of all, I know now what that feeling is. But back then, I didn't know what that feeling was. But I was so mad because my brother told on. You know what I mean? Again, my brother was going with my dad so much till some of the ways my brother learned from my dad. So he learned my dad's ways. So in his mind, whatever dad's doing and whatever dad is taking him out to do, he's turning into daddy. But again, it's not his fault. All you know is she wet. Ain't nobody here to change her. I don't know why we was being left in the house, but maybe he was going to do something. Maybe he's going to the car. Who knows? All I know is whatever happened, whatever phone call he got, when he came back in that house, he was rapping and raving. So when I peed on myself and asked my brother not to say nothing, he said something anyway. That just killed the whole game. Okay? Now, I shouldn't have peed on myself. I never peed on myself ever again after this. So he said, we had like this rust-colored couch. And he says, get your little ass in the bathroom. Go on, get your little ass in the bathroom so I can change you. Pissing on yourself. I'm going to teach your ass a lesson on pissing on yourself. I'm going to teach you a goddamn lesson. I'm going to teach your ass a lesson. You don't piss on yourself. You piss on yourself, so now by this time, you know now I'm finna to cry. Because at this time, I knew I was finna get my ass beat. Okay? So, we goes, takes off my clothes, and he popped me on my butt. Okay? Now, this the part right here that threw me for a whole loop. He said, I'm going to teach your ass about pissing on yourself. I'm going to teach you how not to piss on yourself again. He did that. Sure enough. So, he gets the goddamn cushions off the couch. So our couch is facing this way. Front door is that way, behind me. The bathroom is this way, but it's to the left of me, which when you probably see this video, it'll probably be to the right of you. But right now, the way I'm sitting and I'm talking to you is the left of me. So that's the way the bathroom is facing. My left, your right. He laid the pillows in the front of the bathroom. Now, you gonna put me in the shower, the tub, the shower, right? Why am I laying down? I ain't boo-booing myself. All you gotta do is stand me up, wash me up, or watch me wash myself up, and put me on some more clothes. Now, Episode 7, Part 2, to be continued.